and Corton Bold, a stylish winner of this novices hurdle.
They approach the 8th and final obstacle. Corton Bold is over safely. Going to be back-to-back wins here at Stratford for Corton Bold, for Fergal O'Brien and Paddy Brennan.
Karuna Peak has flown the last, leads up by 2.5 lengths. Karuna Peak is going to follow up her Southall win, and under Paddy Brennan does it well.
Temple Park is in hot pursuit, however, and Temple Park it is, who's moved through the lead and is readily pulling away. Fine season continues for Temple Park, as it does for Fergal O'Brien. Max Kendrick, the colours of Caroline Kendrick, wins going away.
Oscar Honeybee pulling out a little bit more. Near side Ashtown Lad, they hit the line. Oscar Honeybee got there to Ashtown Lad in second.
Stoner's Choice there over the last hurdle. Stoner's Choice is the winner.
Philippe and Paddy Brennan are coasting up to the line to score for trainer Fergal O'Brien. Anna Philippe's done it pretty nicely in the end.
Heading towards the final flight, good jump by Longstay. Longstay, another one for Fergal O'Brien and Paddy Brennan and Raymond Tracy.
Alaphilippe comes to jump the 12th and final flight. He's got an 8-length advantage, maybe a shade more. Alaphilippe was left clear and drew further away to win this Grade 2 novices hurdle by a wide margin. Alaphilippe is the winner.
Oscar Rose heading down towards the last, still has an advantage. It's 2 lengths over the final fight, and Oscar Rose heading up the run-in. Fergal O'Brien about to land his maiden century, and with a promising Liam Harrison on board, will be the icing on what no doubt will be a very big cake.
Yeah, you'd never know he was happy, would you, Fergal O'Brien? He joins me on the line now. Fergal, well done.
Thanks very much, Nick, and thanks for having me on this morning.
Not a bit, it's an absolute pleasure. What's been the secret this year, do you think?
There's no secret. I think it's the fact that we've moved to a fantastic purpose-built yard at Ravenswell Farm. I was very lucky to be put in touch by Jane Tufnell with Rupert and Nicky Lowe, and we built a fantastic place together. You know, it was a few people like myself and Sally and Paddy and Ali Sterling's and a few people's vision, but you know, Rupert and Nicky, they put the money behind it, and they've given us a tremendous place to train.
Sally is your partner, Sally Randall. Paddy is your jockey, Paddy Brennan, who is completely evergreen and seems to be riding with more determination than ever. You've talked a lot about how he sees his role in the yard, and it's a link really with what we were talking to Nick Skelton about. You know, Harry Skelton is completely invested in what they're doing. Paddy, likewise with you. How crucial is that to your success?
I couldn't value how crucial it is. He is phenomenal here. You know, his input after a race is just second to none. He's so good with the boys. You know, if Connor or Liam or Max or any of the boys will ring me on the way to the race and say, "Oh, what do you want me to do today?" I said, "Well, you got to speak to Paddy first." And sometimes we don't always agree on riding instructions, but you know, more times than not, he gets it right. And yeah, look, he's huge. You know, Mondays and Thursdays, Neil Jukes is here, and you know, we go through all the entries together and stuff. So, we're very lucky to have Paddy, and you know, he says he's in the autumn of his career. I think there's still a bit of greenery there, so we'll enjoy it while he's still there.
Yeah, as I said to you earlier in the week, the leaves aren't turning brown just yet.
No.
Just remind me how many seasons you've been training.
We had our first runner in October 2011, so not quite 10 years.
Yeah.
It's been a bumpy old road sort of along the way, apart from the last couple of years. And yeah, look, it's been up and down. Started off very well, and I'm not going to go over it all again. A few personal problems, moved yards a couple of times, and but look, we've ended up here, and we've ended up with a fantastic place with fantastic owners, great staff, and look, let's not forget it. The main people in all this, or the main contributor in all this, are the horses. We've got some great horses who, you know, put in great shifts for us week in, week out, and produce the results.
You're obviously an ambitious and driven guy. Everybody knows that. But if I'd said to you 10 years ago, you'd be training 100 winners this season in 10 years' time, what would you have said?
Yeah, I wouldn't honestly, I wouldn't have believed you. If you told me I was going to train 40, 50 winners every year, I'd have taken that, you know. Yeah, we are ambitious. Look, I'm we're fairly driven, and I just love what we do. You know, I feel so lucky and appreciative that I get up every morning and I come to such a wonderful place to call my office and my work, you know, and it's a great place to train horses. And when it's going right, it's fantastic and you're on top of the world. When it's not going as well as you'd like it, then that's when you have to knuckle down. And that's, I think, where we're very lucky in that we can, when we have a little bit of a dip, we can all take a step back and have a look and see how we can improve things. And we're always trying to improve things, and we're always still learning. And I think that's the key to Ravenswell Farm and to what we've done this year.
Ambition for next season, Fergal?
105 winners and to get over 800,000. So yeah, look, we set the bar very high, but that's what we want to do. You know, when I had 60 winners, people said, "Oh, you know, it's going to be a hard thing to do next year." And then we had 64 winners. So look, it's going to be very difficult to do. We've got an extra 2 months this year to do it. So that's what we'll be doing. We'll be trying again. We've been to the sales. We didn't get any look at Newmarket last week, but we've been to the sales, and we'll try and restock, and we'll try to keep going again, and try and produce the results again.
Fergal, thanks so much.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me on.